This your first time getting pulled over or what, dude? Okay, just because you're acting real nervous, man. You don't have anything illegal in the car, like should be worried about any weapons or anything like that? Drugs, narcotics, anything like that, man? Okay, like I said, I mean, you're acting pretty nervous, man, so could be a variety of reasons, man. You know what I mean? But let me just get your information real quick, and I'll have you step out of the vehicle and we'll come talk back here, man, alright? That's fine, man. I'll give you time over here to come look at it.
Let me, all right. How's it going, man? You want to stand right here by the front tire, brother? Right here by the side here, so it's out of the roadway. So, let's see. So I'm Sergeant Estrada with the Lordsburg Police Department, right? So what's the reason for the speed today, brother?
I'm going home, sir.
Just cruising?
Just going home, nothing crazy.
Okay. Where's home for you?
I live in Texas.
Texas in El Paso, or okay? How long have you been living there? Your whole life? Or? Yeah. Where are you coming from today?
I was in California.
California? How was that?
It's great.
Yeah. How's the weather? That's cool, man. How long were you over there in California?
For about 4 days.
4 days?
Yeah.
Okay. And the reasons?
Fun.
Just to go hang out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see the title of the record.
Do you have family over there, or just you going over there by yourself?
I went by myself.
Okay. So I know my officer was talking to you, brother. Is this the first time being pulled over, or have you been pulled over before?
I've never been pulled over.
No? Okay.
I'm gonna go check this one.
Okay. And with your speed, did you know it was 55 to there? Because you're going 80.
I thought it was 65, if anything.
Okay.
I don't want to like be crazy with anything.
No, I understand. It's just you were just kind of just cruising and coasting.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay. And what's the reason why you came this route?
It was faster on my phone.
Oh, your GPS. You put it on your GPS. Okay. What do you do for work?
For
City of El Paso. What do you do? You're in the fire department?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing that?
For a while.
Yeah. What area do you work at?
I'm just in the fire department.
How long have you been doing that for?
2 years.
A few years. Did you go to the academy, or is it you volunteer? Or?
It's like a contract job, basically.
Oh, okay. And what's your weight, do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know your weight right now?
I haven't weighed myself in a while.
It's about 180 maybe? Just put that, or 200? 200? Did you go to school for anything, or?
I don't know why.
I'm just having a conversation, that's all.
You mean like high school, or what do you mean?
Like, did you go to any training for anything, or like school, college, anything? I'm just having a conversation now. I'm just trying to fill this out and talk to you.
Brother, you're good. We're just a simple conversation, right, man? That's all it is, dude. What's up?
I understand. So with that with that, man, I have a couple quick questions. You didn't have anybody with you while traveling, no?
No.
Okay. And so you said your phone told you to come this way?
Yes.
Okay. So as far as talking with you a little bit further, man, like my officer stated, I mean, you seem like you're kind of nervous, okay? And like I said, I think it could be because of the reason because you got pulled over by the police and you'd never been pulled over before, right? Like you said. So that's one reason, you know, but to the point where normal people that get pulled over by the police, they are nervous, but not extremely nervous, like you seem.
I'm not that nervous.
No?
I'm just,
Okay.
I don't want to do anything wrong right now. I just...
No, I understand. And so that's, like I said, you're just speeding. That's all it is. But the thing is, though, is that as far as police work goes and investigations, we do deal with a lot of different things on the side of the road and stuff, and then people doing things that they're not supposed to. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you straight up, man. Inside your vehicle, okay, is there
nothing in there?
Okay.
I don't have anything.
I understand, but I gotta ask, man, just because for investigation purposes. You don't have any large amounts of money in there, like more than 10,000, anything like that crazy? Okay. You don't have any weapons or anything like that? No grenades, bombs, rocket launchers, anything crazy?
One thing, no, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
So there's no like firearms or anything in there, no knives or anything that you know? Like a pocket knife maybe?
I have a knife.
Okay, that's cool. It's not on your person though?
I don't know if I have one. Do I bring it out?
No, you don't have to you're good. Okay, so now, like he explained, any narcotics. So as far as you have any marijuana in the vehicle?
I don't have.
You don't have any cocaine in the vehicle? No methamphetamines? Heroin? No, you don't have any fentanyl pills or any, nothing, no prescription meds that you're not supposed to have? You have any prescription meds in there? Okay. So as far as, with that being said, man, I gotta ask, with you knowing 100% that there's nothing illegal inside your vehicle, do you give my officer consent to search the vehicle?
I don't.
No?
I'm being serious. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
The chance of it.
No, and I understand it. I mean, that, like I said, I mean,
That's all.
I'm not sitting here saying that you're possibly lying, but the thing is, though, is that if I believed everybody on the street, I wouldn't be really good at my job, would I? So the thing is, though, is that, Huh?
There's nothing there.
okay. So I mean, if I were to have a canine, if I were to have a canine come to our location and smell your car, I mean, it can smell majority of everything.
I don't think it would need to do that.
I mean, that's going to be on my decision, but
I don't have anything in there.
okay. So that's where we're at, man. Is if I were to call K9, which I think I'm going to do, if he were to come and hit on your vehicle, is there any reason it should hit on your vehicle if it does?
I don't think so, no.
No, there's no, like I said, I mean, if you have, I mean, marijuana, if you do have marijuana, it's legal here in New Mexico.
I know it is.
And the majority of all the
That's
states.
I don't have nothing in there, so I don't.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, that's what we'll do, is we're going to call for a K9. When it comes to the location, we'll see if it does indicate anything on your vehicle. If it doesn't, then hey, you're good to go.
I mean, would it be searching for something? What would it be searching for?
The dog, I'm not a canine handler, but the dog
What
would
do canines look for?
everything. Any narcotics, any people. I mean, there's so many things that, I know you don't have people in there, brother, but if it has any kind of narcotics, it can smell up to.
I don't think that's necessary, so I don't really.
And I understand. Like I said, it's just, I got to do my job at the end of the day.
I feel like it's not reasonable that, so.
Yeah, and see, that's, well, you're entitled to your opinion, and so I'm entitled to what I have to do as a police officer.
Why should you have to bring a canine though?
Yeah, it's because it's a lot of police work. I've been doing this for almost 10 years, brother, and the way you've been giving off the indicators, it kind of shows me a little bit of red flags.
Like what?
The nervousness.
The nervousness is one.
I mean,
you're
it's
all
not
over the
really
place. And I get it. Like we said, it could be just because you got pulled over.
Yeah.
But like I said, we've done this for a while where we know something's up. And I'm not saying something's up with you, okay? But since you didn't give us verbal consent to search your vehicle,
Of
guess
course
what?
not, because it's my right.
And we're not here to violate any of your rights.
Yeah,
but the thing is, there's reasonable suspicion as far as that. That's meeting for.
Are you keeping me detained here then?
Until the dog comes, yes, because now I have reasonable suspicion that something might be in there.
What's the reasonable suspicion?
that there might be narcotics inside the vehicle.
What will give it that?
Just your behaviors.
But that doesn't really.
There's a known traffic. There's a known route that people take with narcotics.
It's a
this run,
it's a US route.
I-10. I mean, everybody can travel on the roadways.
It's a US route, though.
Definitely, and
it's a highway.
And you are correct. So I mean, I pull over people every day on this highway, on that highway.
But I don't believe your concern is valid, though, sir. I just want to
that's something that you can probably bring up in court if there is something inside the vehicle.
But there is nothing in the vehicle.
And I don't know that.
But you don't have to know that because there's nothing in there.
And I understand. But the thing is, I don't know you. You don't. I don't know. You don't know me. The thing is, I'm doing an investigation at this time because of the indicators that I'm receiving. That's all it's on.
But I don't believe I have to stay here.
You're free to leave, but the vehicle has to stay here until I get my investigation done.
My vehicle can go, though, sir.
If you would like to, then you could be placed under arrest for obstruction.
It's not obstruction, though. I don't have anything. I don't want.
I understand. Like I said, you can say no to. You can give us.
Why would I be arrested for obstruction of what?
If you take your vehicle right now, before we go with the canine and search it with the outside of the vehicle, because he's not going to go inside. He has to do an air smell. So if he starts to smell the outside of the vehicle and it does indicate that there's something maybe inside the vehicle, then yeah, we're going to have to go further. But the thing is, though, that's what we're trying to see. Okay?
I don't have marijuana, but I want to ask, if there was marijuana, what would be the...
I wouldn't even cite you, bro. If you have more than 8 ounces or more, that's more than personal use. Like I said, if you're afraid about marijuana,
that's not...
It just, I mean, hypothetical. If there is marijuana inside your vehicle, I can care less, bro. And then
I can drive off.
You can drive off. It's not even a citation anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but the thing is, though, I don't really care about marijuana. I'm caring about the shit that's putting people away.
Yeah, I know.
And meth, heroin, cocaine, fentanyl. So
I'm not carrying none of that stuff.
And
so
like I said,
I need to be here.
And like I said, I understand your concerns, and I understand where you're coming from.
I think it's horrible that people are taking that stuff. It's scary. I think it's terrible.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that I need to be investigated for this.
And I understand. Like I said, it's just police work, man. That's all we're doing is the indicators that we've seen. That's what we go off of. It's reasonable suspicion. Okay? Reasonable suspicion.
I don't think it's reasonable at all. I think that's...
Well, I mean, that's something that your peers, and if you have to go to court because there is something inside the vehicle, that's something that your peers in the courtroom can decide. But as far as right now, I have independent reasonable suspicion, and that's all I need in the state of New Mexico.
Independent reasonable suspicion?
Yes, sir.
I think that's...
Like I said, your opinion, this is America, man. You're entitled to your opinion, but I mean, it doesn't mean that you're right. It doesn't mean that I'm right.
I don't think it's your opinion to have that reasonable suspicion, even though it's not reasonable at all.
Who says them? Is that your opinion? Or
it's your opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think you have.
And I have right now. You are legally detained at this time.
For what?
For speeding. And I think as though further now going into an investigation further about something that possibly could be in your vehicle. Yeah. So I mean, if the canine does show up and it does hit, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. If it does do an indicator that something may be in it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to seize your vehicle. I'm going to conduct a search warrant, and then I cannot go into your vehicle until that search warrant is approved by the judge. So that's where we're at.
I don't think that's reasonable at all. I think that's incredibly...
Yeah, and I'm sorry that you feel that way, but it's just what we do every day. It has nothing to do with you personally. I don't even know you.
I know it's not personal.
The thing is this is what we're going on.
I feel like it's just targeted, really.
How is that? I don't know you.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I'm just coming home.
I know, but thing is, though, as a reasonable person, and like I said, you have your rights. Believe me, you have your rights.
You have anything on your person, man? Because you keep trying to reach for that pocket. Is it okay if I pat you down real quick? Just make sure you got nothing on you. Because you keep reaching for that pocket.
Down, but
turn around for me.
I don't know why you're getting on my face for.
You keep putting your hands in your pocket.
Because it's not nice.
I understand, and like I said, we're not violating anything. Everything is being recorded, so just understand that, okay? And we're doing everything by what the New Mexico state law requires us to do and allows us to do, okay? So as far as
you can go ahead and put that back in.
As far as I understand,
pockets for me, please.
As far as what we're
put everything on top of that real quick, okay? Anything else you have on? No. Okay, back pockets.
So as far as like I'm saying, man, I know that you're trying to get home, we're trying to let you get out of here as soon as possible, but we're trying to figure out what's any reasonable person as well, bro. If we ask, usually, you know, and as I said, you have your rights. Usually if I ask somebody on the side of the road, hey, do you have anything illegal? And if
a reasonable person would deny a search.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it would. It's my right.
And it's your right, it's your property, but I mean,
yes, it's my.
It just, as a police officer, there is certain things that we look for that indicate certain things and red flags. So I mean, you're not doing anything wrong per se. But the thing is, though, is what we're seeing is a lot of indicators that we've been trained, or me as a supervisor, been trained for to see. So that's the thing. So I mean, if the dog comes, and like I said, if it does hit on the vehicle for some reason, that's the route we're going to go to. But we won't know until that time comes. Okay? So I mean, if you want to be honest with us and say, hey, look, I might have a little roach or I might have marijuana in the vehicle, then that'd be something that we can look into as well.
I don't have anything, so.
And that's perfectly fine. If it doesn't hit, then I'm going to say, hey, this is going to be a citation. Be on your way. Okay, but I don't know until the dog gets here. Okay, so that's.
I just want to get back home.
I understand, man. It's 8:30 here, so when you get there, so the thing is though is that's where we're at, man. Okay, so
36 to 35.
we're gonna figure it out as we go, man, and we'll cross a certain bridge. We'll cross the bridge if we get to it. Okay.
That works out for
Did I put like documents back in the car?
No, at this time, you can just stand here with us. And as far as right now going back to the vehicle, I would like for all of us to stay out of the vehicle until the dog comes, because I do not know what's inside your vehicle. Okay, just for safety reasons as well. But I mean, if there's stuff falling, you can definitely pick it up and hold it, so it doesn't fall away or go anywhere. Okay. Can you read the license plate number?
Yeah,
Robert. Zebra Robert?
Yeah. 0319.
And what's the year of your Mustang?
22.
22, okay. Ah, damn it. Do you have any questions so far?
What's the red flag up here?
Well, it's like we told you before, man.
Being nervous?
Because that gives us.
I don't think that's reasonable
Okay.
at all.
Well, understanding police work, you just understand, all right?
I understand because it's really serious around these parts.
Yes,
I think it's terrible.
Okay. Yeah,
I think it's
but
awful.
we've done it
But
a couple times where, hey.
I don't think that's a good thing
Okay.
to
Well, like I said,
to
we
go
can.
off.
And it's not just going off of your nervousness, man. It's going off of route of travel, going off of the story that you've given us so far. I mean, there's a lot of things that are.
There's a lot of things that are.
We're seeing.
Making sense that we're seeing. You know what I mean, man? Like I said.
Me traveling down the highway.
Well, I mean, high rate of speed. First off, so that's my golden ticket to pull you over right there. Is your rate of speed. So I can pull you over for that. Now you're acting super nervous, which I've told you, and me and him have told you already. That's a red flag for us. We've done this a couple times to know when something's about. And I'm not saying something's going on with you, okay? But understand, those are red flags for us as law enforcement officers that we're trained for. Okay, we got to look further into your car now, okay? Like I said, we asked you for consent to search your vehicle, and that's your right.
And it's
and
my
that's
right
your right.
not
Yes.
to deny it.
No, yes, absolutely.
And I guess
we
if
can
you had to
go
bring a
another
dog, then fine,
Yes, and
whatever.
we have to bring a dog just to make sure everything's okay. If everything's okay, then guess what? We'll give you your citation. You'll be good to go. Okay, man?
I don't think anything needs to be happening.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're beyond that now, man. The dog's coming, dude. So we'll take it from there. If the dog doesn't get a hit, then you'll be on your way, man. Okay. But like I said, that's where we're at right now. So we'll just leave it at that, okay? So if you have any questions, man,
If there's a false,
There's no false, man, and I can't even.
There will be
I can't tell if a dog, because we're not canine handlers. But I mean, if the dog
does flag it, but there's nothing in there, what is gonna happen?
Then like I said, I got to get a search warrant. So I'll tell you the steps. If the dog comes over to the location, it's going to do an air smell around the vehicle. Okay, unless you give consent for the dog to go in, and he can do it. So I mean, you already told us no. So I mean, I wouldn't blame you for not letting the dog go. But if the dog does smell outside the vehicle and it indicates,
what's it also indicate?
I couldn't tell. I don't know if the dog. I'm not a handler, so I don't know if the dog's going to smell something, and if he sits, it doesn't do that. Sometimes they do certain things that I'm not trained to do. If I was a canine handler, then I would be running my dog around your car right now, but I'm not. So the thing is though, is if it does hit, and we get a search warrant, we tow your vehicle to the police department, you're not going to be placed under arrest or anything. We're just going to have to do a search warrant and then figure out what we do from there. You are more likely to come with us, and not handcuffs. You're not detained. We would take you if the dog hits. You can go with one of us with your vehicle. We do a search warrant on your vehicle. We'll type it out real quick, send it to the judge, and then we'll go inside your vehicle. Now, if there's something, like I said, if there's marijuana, something small that all this fuss about shouldn't have even been done, then we'll go from there.
Nothing in.
But if, like you said, if there's nothing in there, then we're good. Then if we don't find anything, then we'll let it be. But the thing is though, is the dog's not just going to hit because it wants to. You know what I mean? And if the dog comes over here,
whatever.
It's trained to smell and indicate things inside the vehicle.
Can I ask the handler, like, it was trained to smell, so I can, like...
You can, definitely, because I know that we're going to be using Border Patrol canine. So the thing is, they smell all kinds of things. Yeah. Narcotics, people, money, all kinds of things, man. So like I said, that's something you can definitely ask them. Because I mean, I'm not trained for canine. Okay.
You're bringing the Border Patrol dog?
That's the only canine that we have in this location. I wish we had a canine here because then it would have been easier, but we have to call for a canine. And that's what we do. It's a normal thing that we do on the highways when there's something that we feel is more. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. It's already on its way. We'll go ahead and let it do its thing. You can definitely talk to the canine handler whenever he gets here, and we'll go from there. So if it indicates something, we'll cross that bridge if we get to it. Okay. Any other questions that you have right now? Okay. And you said you were in California for 4 days?
Around there.
Okay. What was that at? What was the 20 on? What was the canine?
Oh, Highway 9.
It'll be here right now.
Huh?
It'll be here right now. If you'd like to, yeah, you can just talk right here if you'd like to. Yeah, that's fine. And is this 4725 Tetons Drive? That's the current address?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, here's your license back, and let's go ahead and take care of this real quick so we can, when the dog gets here. Okay. Okay, sir, so you were traveling 80 and 55, okay? You're traveling 25 over. So there is a citation for the speed, okay? Traveling 80 and 55, it's a $165 citation, okay? But in the state of New Mexico, you have two options. You can either plead guilty today and plead guilty to speeding that fast, and you'll be responsible for the penalty assessment of $165 within 30 days to the magistrate court, or you can contest against it here in court, at the magistrate court. What would you like to do? Yes, the magistrate. Yeah, you would have to come back to the magistrate court and contact them, or figure out what you need to do to come back and take care of the citation, okay? So what would you like to do? You have those two options, either plead guilty or contest against it in court.
I'm gonna contest it, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and circle here that you are gonna contest it. And it's gonna be at the magistrate court. Let me go ahead and fill this out.
You're saying this is a 55?
What's that?
You're saying this is a 55? Right?
Yeah, going all in, and it goes down. It drops down. So when you passed where we were sitting,
I'll be honest,
it's
I
55.
thought it was a 65.
And that's okay.
I thought it was 65.
And that's all right.
If I was going over that, then...
And that's, like I said, that everybody makes mistakes. I mean, it's a speeding ticket. Thing is, though, it is 55, and even on that highway, I think it goes up just to 55 and then 65. So that's the thing, it drops down. So coming around that corner, it drops down to 55.
I mean, is that...
What's up, man? It looks like you got something. You can explain it, though.
I just wanted to...
And I understand, like I said, it's just you were traveling a little too fast, and the traffic stop was made because of that. And there's other things that we're seeing, like we explained to you. But the thing is, though, is right now you're gonna contest against it, which is 100% your right to. We'll go ahead and set you up with a court date. You'll have to, show up. You can contact them. Sometimes even if you want to, man, the judge will allow you to do it through Zoom. Just got to make arrangements. That's all it is. And then if you decide later on, like say you do want to go to court, you're gonna already go to court for it. If you later on say, you know what, I just paid a ticket, you can make that arrangement as well. Okay, so it's just, you don't necessarily have to come back. It's just something you're gonna have to talk to the courts about. And if you want to contest it, we'll be there. He'll be there. We both measured your speed. That's where we're both sitting. We both measured your speed going at 80. So, and then that's just where we're at right now. Okay. It's because I can't indicate.
Having to make me wait here.
I understand, and like I said, it's just like I explained to you, man. You're free to start walking if you like. It's just the car needs to stay here until I am 100% okay.
I don't think that's...
And like I said, you can look up New Mexico law if you'd like to. It's just what we do on a day-to-day thing. So I mean, I've pulled over thousands of vehicles, and I've had a couple of vehicles that are somewhat the same, not just Mustangs. I've had trucks, old vehicles, Suburbans, just you name it. It's all, so I mean, I've had people that are young, old, middle age. You know, it just doesn't matter. I mean, you said you're a firefighter, so you know what's, huh?
I'm not a firefighter. I'm with the fire department.
Oh, you were just fire. That's what I asked you earlier. You said you were with
I'm not a firefighter. I didn't say I was a firefighter.
You're contracted with them, right?
I'm contracted with them.
Okay. So I mean,
Firefighter.
so you're not a firefighter. Okay, well then still, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I don't know what you do with the contractor. That's your own business, but I mean, that has really nothing to do with what we're doing here today. But just knowing that something might be in the vehicle, the questions that you've been asking and stuff, like I said, it's things that we're seeing, man, that's all. So let me see the date. So it'll be in September 14th.
Central unit, stand by for Ebola.
September 14th, you'll have till September 14th to make contact with
Central unit, proceed Ebola from Luna County for a red Mitsubishi Eclipse bearing Arizona 70 Adam 5 George. This vehicle did flee from the dimming officers and ran a vehicle off the road. They left Chacon to make contact with it about 30 minutes ago. The driver of the vehicle should be an urban solid. At this time, that's all the information we have.
So let me go ahead and okay, man. So if you want to come look at this, it's 420 Wabash Street, Lordsburg, New Mexico. We have till September 14th, okay? And that's the phone number you can contact them, okay? So I am going to need just the initials there, not saying that you're guilty, just saying that you will appear in court within 30 days, or even contact the courts, okay? I cross this out, saying that you're not going to be responsible until, we go to court and see what the judge says, okay? And you will get a copy of this as well. So just initials there and a signature on the bottom.
Is this a final
if you want to,
document?
if you want to review it, you can definitely review it.
Is this a final document?
I mean, that's what's on your license and everything. So that's what we put down. My badge number is here. My name is here. And like I said, by signing this document, it's not showing that you're guilty. It's just stating that you will be responsible within 30 days to contact the court to make arrangements to set up a court date.
Oh, sorry, that was...
No, you're good. Want to go on this side or you got it? Okay.
Sorry. How does one usually pay that?
You just, when you do that, they have like the instructions in the back here, but it would be, I would have to do it a different route because this is municipal. So we operate in the municipal courts, but since we're out here towards the outside, it'd be magistrate. Yeah, so that's what we're doing is magistrate court. So that's the reason why instead of citing you into the municipal court, I cite you into the magistrate because we're out towards the
But how would I like pay that though? If I was...
You could pay online or over the phone. Or you can even send a money order or check to the magistrate courts. You do not pay us.
What would I pay that later if I was?
If you go to court and they say that...
I want to learn about this too. I kind of want to learn.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
So in court, when we go to court, they'll set you up with a date. They'll get in contact with you And like I said, that's why I ask you if this is the correct address, because they're going to mail something to you. Because if you don't respond to this within a certain amount of time, there could be a warrant out for your arrest.
Right.
So if you contact them, that's why I'm giving you the phone number here. It's to the magistrate court. You contact them, let them know, and you set up a court date.
But how would I pay that though? It's online, you said?
It can be online, and they'll give you instructions.
Would I receive a notice for that?
If you were found guilty in court, like say we go, because you already said we're going to court.
If I had accepted this,
then you would have to pay online. Like I said, I would give you the information to do that.
and you would give me the information to do that.
Yeah, I would give you like the information to either the website.
Because I believe I was in the 65, but I could have been.
And either way,
55.
65,
So
you were traveling 80.
I
mean, you would be 15 or 25 over.
I would just want to go
And
back
definitely,
in the future.
once we're done here, you can make a U-turn. If the dog doesn't hit on nothing, you can definitely most likely go back and go check yourself.
But then if I was in the 55, can I?
That's why you're going to court. That's why.
Can I rebook this?
Yeah, then that's the whole purpose of you going to court, because you agreed to go to court. Did you not?
So if, like, say you
I
found
don't
out later that
remember
I
if
was
I was in the
wrong, like,
65.
let's just say, oh, you know what, I was wrong. You contact the court saying, you know what, I just want to pay the citation because I found out later that I was wrong.
And this will be the
It would be
amount.
165, and you'll have to pay within 30 days. Okay, but since you want to contest it, that's your right too. So you just contact them. Pretty much, when you go to court, you're pretty much saying, hey, you know what, I want to fight against this because I think the officer is wrong, and that's what you're contesting against.
Am I allowed to say I was guilty of this though?
Later on in court, I can't.
You can't do that anymore?
I mean, that's something that you can. I mean, you already did this, so
But
I mean,
it's because I got kind of put in the moment. I want to look back on where I was.
and I understand. So I mean, thing is though is, I mean, I already did this, so I mean, it's going to be something that you're going to have to talk to the courts about. Say, hey, you know what? I just want to plead guilty to this. They'll set it up and say, hey, this is the website, or you can send a money order or check to this location.
And they'll send me a mail over it and
the mail, or they can talk to you over the phone and give you an email. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's what I like.
that they can do. So I mean, email or anything like that, it's all electronic, so they can have documentation of it, of course, too, saying that you did receive it. But that's what it is. But I mean, as far as you already chose this, so that's where we're at. I mean, I know what you're saying.
I feel it was like a bit in the moment, so I feel like I couldn't really answer.
And I understand. Like
how I want to be.
And you may have been upset because of the vehicle and the route we're going, so that's why you said I want to contest it. But like I said, if you later on say like, hey, you know what, you guys are right, that's what court's for. You don't have to wait.
Would this be the final fine?
165, and you don't have to wait till September 14th. You can wait. Today's Sunday, so if you want to wait till Wednesday, this will be in the courts already. Just you'll have a copy of this, and you can talk to them.
Alright, decided. So I'll do that then.
Okay, and then just a signature on the bottom. And then, like I said, once you call them within 3 or 4 days of this week, you can say, hey, you know what, I don't want to go back, I'll just pay the citation, and that's something you can do. But that's something that you can talk to even a lawyer about, or you can talk to the courts. I can't make you decide that decision. This is just solely up to you.
I feel I had to sign here.
Yes, and that's just like I said.
It's not.
You're not saying that
It's not marking this one.
No, if I would have marked this one, that's why we marked this one. That's why I circled it and I marked this one and I crossed this out because you decided to go to court. And I also checked off the magistrate court, and they know because of the state statute here.
All right. Well, I always receive mail or notice or email, something like that.
Yeah, and if you'd like, I can even write down your email if that makes it easier, so they can contact you through email if that's the case.
That's fine. I'll just receive mail from there.
Okay. And you'll have a copy of this as well. So if you want to, you'll be aware of it, you know. So you're gonna have to get a copy of this, and you'll see it. And I'm gonna have you look at it because I know sometimes it doesn't leak all the way through the pen. So can you read all this? Can you read the numbers? I can make it darker for you if you need to.
This is my copy, right?
This is your copy, so I would just rip it off, and are you able to see it? 420 Wabash. I can definitely write that again for you.
575 542 3582.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then you'll have to September 14th to make contact with them if you need to. Okay. So is that good for you?
Yes.
Okay. So here's your copy. So we're just waiting that should be right here coming up, and you're good. It'll be good to see what the dog's going to want to do. Okay. Any other questions while we're here? I mean, we can answer any questions that you have.
I can ask the dog handler.
Definitely, you can talk to the dog handler. If you want to talk to us, like I said, it's up to you. If there is, like I said, man, if there is marijuana in there, obviously the dog is going to probably hit. If there's something that's...
So he's trained for marijuana too, but...
He's trained for all narcotics.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Yeah, so he's trained for all narcotics, man. So, thing is, like I said, I mean, we're going to have to just see what we do as far as if the dog indicates or not. Okay. And like I said, I mean, it's a hassle, man, but I appreciate your cooperation with all of it. It's just, it's not something that we don't do on a daily basis. We do this all the time, you know, so it's just something that we're, and like I explained, if the dog comes and it doesn't indicate, by all means, you'll be able to drive away and just worry about the citation. That's all it will be.
How long will that? Like hypothetical kids, there's nothing in there.
It's just gonna be.
It'll take a day or two.
What I would do is once if it does hit for some reason, what I would do is we would start doing the search warrant. We would have to contact the magistrate judge.
How long would that take though?
Just typing time.
Is
typing time. Just to go ahead and do that, and then we have to search.
Is it network? Then, like on a little network, they'll be like that. Real
I have to. So I'll tell you step by step. So let's say it does hit. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call for a tow truck. What we're going to do is we're going to call for a tow truck. It's going to take the vehicle to. Nobody can go in except for the tow truck driver, because that's the only one that's allowed to.
How far would it be?
It's like 3 miles that way. And like I said, we can give you a ride. If you want to stay with your vehicle, it's 100% up to you. No. We wouldn't place you in handcuffs. We already checked that you had no weapons, so that's the thing. You would go in back of one of the units. We take you to the police department. You can hang out there until we finish, and then once we search the vehicle, if there isn't anything inside the vehicle, because I mean, like I said, man, there's hundreds of things that can be inside a vehicle, but we won't know until we get inside of it. There's hidden compartments. We've been trained to do certain things.
How about like allergy pills? Like if you find like an allergy pill.
If it's prescribed to you, if it's not over the counter, then yeah. But I mean,
like you know, normal.
If there's allergy pills, we're not worried about that, man. We're worried
I
about.
know you're not, but like when
if
you
they're,
find it and you're like, oh, what is this? You have to like got to wait longer.
No, I mean, if it's not in a container, like if it's in a medicine vial or if it's prescribed to you, yeah, we have technology that we can look it up and say, hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Takes 20 seconds to bring up the book or bring up a website saying this is what it is.
Yeah.
But the thing is though is we have test kits for all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is put it into a thing and it'll test it to see if it's something else. But that's the thing though, is that you're looking at the most probably about 2 to 3 hours, maybe. But like I said, I mean, I'm not gonna try and change your mind. We're already here with the canine. It's already coming. But the thing is, though, is if we would have, and it's your right to deny consent. That's 100% your right to. But as officers, we got to go further if we feel something's up. Okay. If you would have given us consent to search, you would have probably been already almost halfway home. But that's your right. That's your right. So we're not gonna penalize you for anything. You're in your rights. You know what I mean? You're doing what you feel is right, and there's nothing against that. It's just as officers, we got to go and do our job too. So we'll do it that way, and we'll go from there. The dog hits, we'll do a search warrant. No one can go in or out. It'll be sealed up at the police department, and we'll go from there. And we have to apply for it. We have to be able to send it to a judge, and he has to approve it. So that's the thing. Maybe because it's going where it's over.
Westbound, so it'll come through here.
Yeah, it'll probably come back.
Arizona from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I explained, man, if you wanna, if for some reason the canine doesn't hit or anything, It's only narcotics. It's not gonna do
I know.
prescription or anything like that. It's gonna be for illegal stuff. So thing is though is once it's done there, if it doesn't hit, by all means, if you want to make a U-turn and go check just to double check the speeds, by all means you can do that. Because at that point you would be free to do whatever you want after the dog comes. Okay, so if the dog does hit, then we'll go that other route though.
So I don't know if you'll see the speed limit posted. It's on this road for sure, but I don't know if it's right here.
Yeah, there's a couple going that way and coming into town.
Right here, coming into town.
Yeah, and that curve that you came around when you're going towards the right, coming around, there's a big sign that says 55 because it lowers down because you're coming into the city limits of Lordsburg. That's why it lowers down, and it goes all the way down to 30 miles per hour. So it gradually drops.
That's a large drop.
Yeah, so it's not just gonna go from 55 to 35. It goes from 55 and then it goes down to 45. It goes by tens. So then it goes all the way down past. There's a building that we usually sit at as well. That's a 45, and then past that goes down to 35 and all the way down. And it'll explain to you, going around the loop that there is once you come off this road, going around the loop, it does drop down to 25 miles per hour. Because you are going to be traveling around the loop, and we don't want you to go crazy wreck or anything, God forbid. But yeah, man, like I said, I've been sitting here at this spot for years. So. What's that?
How far away are they?
It should be coming here pretty quick, man. We can get an ETA, but like I said, it's coming pretty quick. They're usually a little further down south because they deal with a lot of sadly illegal walkers and stuff that are around this area. But do you know the area pretty well or no?
Well, I'm
not Lordsburg, but
not Lordsburg.
Okay. But you passed through here because of El Paso and Las Cruces, right?
Yeah, Las Cruces,
And that's where you're originally from, is El Paso? Did you stop in, so you drove all the way from Cali to, all day today. What time did you leave this morning?
I left around.
Okay. Did you stop in like Phoenix or Tucson or anything, or nah?
I didn't want to.
Huh?
I didn't want to stop there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's hot in Tucson and Phoenix, bro. Like, I just got done with the Dodger game, and it's like 100 and some plus. Yeah. But yeah, it's just Phoenix and Tucson's where it's at, though. I mean, it's hot. Was it hot in Phoenix today?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's hot passing through.
It's nice because like you go through all this heat, this huge barren desert, and then right when you get into Cali, you go past like the mountains.
Yeah. Was it raining and stuff?
This beautiful breeze just
Yeah.
comes into the windows, and you just like what the like this.
Was it raining or cloudy at all, or
It was kind of raining in Arizona.
was it? Oh no, in Cali though.
It was actually kind of sprinkling a bit.
Okay.
It was just kind of weird. We did stuff like that.
Yeah, when I went, I think it was in April. Yeah, it was snowing. When you go up when you go down that mountain and you go down into San Diego. Yeah, it was snowing. We were like, what the hell? But you clear that mountain path, it was real snowy, ice, raining, and we're like, what the hell? And then we get into San Diego and California and all that, and then you go to San Diego, it started to be.
It was kind of chilly.
Was it? Yeah. The 2-3 times that I've been, it's always been chilly for me there too. It's weird. What's that?
Chilly.
Yeah, it's weird.
Hotel driver on M24 Texas, San Victor Charles, 1383.
What's that?
It's a gray color.
Oh, that's good, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Is that your daily driver? Or you have another?
Hotel by M24, still on 3.
You know, plan to upgrade it or no?
Yeah, I want to.
What do you plan to add, dude?
I want to add. It's expensive, but.
Yeah. I got a lot of guys I know from El Paso because I drill there at the guard. Las Cruces, so we got a lot of guys from like Fort Bliss that come over here. A lot of them have a bunch of I have a buddy who has a Mustang. Yeah,
I don't like. They like to go like. I'm like.
you just
Let
chilling.
me just like back and forth work. Go pick up someone, whatever.
Do your thing.
They like doing like crazy like what racing.
I had a guy.
I don't like speak competitive on the road.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that. That's scary.
Yeah, when I lived there, man, it was like 2011, 12. I lived in Las Cruces, and shit, that was before I was even into law enforcement. I was in college, and I'd go to like the Loves coming out of Las Cruces, and all behind the Loves right there, they would have drag races.
Yeah.
And one day I was curious because I would hear all kinds of noises, so I went like engines and stuff. So I went towards that way, and there's about maybe a 30.
A little bit more.
What's that?
I feel like New Mexico's a little rough with that.
Yeah.
More like drag racing.
Yeah. So I mean, they were
because
just
like it's like out here.
yeah, it's in the desert. So I mean, if you could find an open road and you just go, then yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean,
you know anywhere where I can like just go fast, like.
I know they have
like
in Deming. I think don't they have a Deming?
So in between Deming and
There's like the race, right?
Arroyo Seca. We did evac there, so we took these cars, the police cars. Yeah, we had some fun out there, dude. So I know they have a drag strip out there. I don't know anywhere in El Paso or Cruces, but I know between Cruces and Deming that they have a racetrack there, dude. So I know they do races pretty often there.
Yeah, you can definitely try and see and go that way, man. And they can I think you can even talk to them and they'll let you go out there. Yeah, no, it's something you have to look at. I mean, I know that they don't allow anybody really on the airport, like the airport stuff. There's Border Patrol. So whenever he shows up, you can definitely talk to him. And it's the white vehicle there. You can definitely talk to him, and he'll come speak to you.
Is the dog?
Yes, he's the one with the canine. So right now, if you want to just hang out here, He's gonna come talk to you regardless. So he's gonna have to talk to you, saying, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do," and we'll go from there. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a canine handler, man. It's just here in this town, there's no resources, or we don't have enough monies to keep up with it.
It's a dog, you have to train the dog.
And I mean,
take care of them.
Yeah, that's the only good thing as far as it, but I mean, it's a bad thing that we don't have the resources to do that. So, but yeah, once that happens, the dog's he'll talk to you about it, do its thing, and then we'll go from there. So we measured this vehicle's speed at 80 in a 55. Pulled him over. Like I said, he was nervous and stuff. Started seeing a little bit more indicators that he was giving us. We asked for consent. He denied. And so just with the indicators that we have and seen, that's where we're trying to go further.
Okay.
So if you want to talk to him and see.
You're done with it for now?
Yeah, we're done. Like I said, I'm on Stone Garden. We're just trying to see what questions you have for him or whatever.
How you doing? Good. 8 no second U.S. Border Patrol. How you doing tonight? Doing great. Doing good. All right, been asked to be here by help and Lordsburg PD. I have a canine. He is trained to take concealed units and odors of controlled substances. Do you have any of that in your vehicle this time?
No controlled substances. No human beings.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Do I ever consent to search your vehicle with my canine this time?
I would say no, but what would be any repercussions from that? I don't have anything, but like I want to say no. Okay. But would there be like I want to say no consent, but pull over, is there like a, what do you call it?
Something that goes afterwards,
Yeah,
like
it comes
what happens if I say no?
Like a repercussion.
No, you're free to say no.
But what if I was to take my car and go home?
That's up to these guys, but they requested.
But they requested, okay, so that's, so it'll be the same, okay.
So this is what's going to happen.
Okay.
I'm going to run the outside of your vehicle with my car.
Yeah.
If it works out, I have probably requested the outside of your vehicle.
Yeah. So it's just controlled substances, like, how about nicotine? Yeah. I should be saying.
So do you have anything inside the vehicle that's going to harm me or my dog, any needles or knives?
No, sir. I have a little bottle, but it's just a normal. I don't remember. It's I will be honest with that, you know. I don't think that's illegal
With what?
to grant my car to be searched for a knife, right?
No, you can have a knife. You can even have a gun if you like. It's this thing is always just. What we're more interested in, man, is any narcotics or any people, you know. But
I
believe me,
consent.
we've
I can consent.
So you're giving me consent now?
Yes, sir.
Search the inside and the outside.
Not the inside.
Okay.
What do you mean? You just to the rundown, right?
so it's 100% up to you, man. It's the same thing. You give him consent to go inside or do the air sniff.
But you said it was going to be a rundown outside, and I can go home, right?
Yeah, and that's, if you deny him consent to go inside the vehicle, then he's going to do just the outside with his canine, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so I mean, if you have any, like I said, if you have a gun in there, it's just normal for people to say, hey, if you do have a firearm, you don't necessarily have to tell us, but I mean, just for nowadays with the people being killed, officers being killed, people being killed, it's an ugly place out here. So for officer safety, your safety, we want to make sure that everybody goes home safe.
Absolutely.
So we're doing that.
Don't pet the dog.
Yeah, we don't even pet the dog. But if you want to just monitor traffic for him, bro, just after the dog passes. Yeah, we can move up. It's just like I said, I don't know. I don't know what the indicators are because I'm not a handler. So we can stand right here. I'll stand right here with you.
If something happens, that'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah, so it's gonna do its thing. He's gonna do its search. That's what it's doing here.
That's so cute.
Yeah. He'll probably do it a couple times, and if nothing, then yeah, we'll go from there. It's weird how the dogs do things, man, but
that's cool.
yeah,
He knows the steps and everything.
Yeah, he knows exactly what to do, and like I said, I don't know what the indicators are. Usually, like on TV shows, you'll see like the dog say it, but sometimes that's not the case.
Sometimes you'll say like, oh, there's something.
Yeah, like there's indicators that only these guys, the handlers, would know.
Yeah, because they have to know their own information to like.
I'm like really interested in how these things, like how they do things. So, I mean, it's very interesting to me.
I just think it's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Can I ask how long you've been an officer?
No, going on 10 years. Yeah,
Has it
a
been
lot.
real ugly?
I've had ups and downs, man, and then now I'm going to be transferring possibly to a different agency.
Right.
So, I mean, man, it's
different department or
different department. Different.
Or
even, I'm looking to go to Las Cruces, but who knows? But yeah, we'll have to see what we do from there. But let's go over here and see what the guy says. If it did indicate, then like I said, we'll do what we need to do. But this way right here, man, he's gonna come talk to me. He's putting the dog away. But yeah, like I said, it's.
Hey man,
So
you telling me the dog hit on the passenger side?
on the passenger side.
Yes, sir.
So okay. Let's
So I
just
mean,
do
thing
it.
is always
I don't know what would it be in there, so I don't know what to like say.
okay. And you're responsible for everything inside that vehicle. That's your vehicle,
Of course,
correct?
yes.
Okay. So thing is always, since it is indicating that there is something
Can
inside.
I like have him go in there and search it now, or
As
is
far
it,
as
or is it, or do
no,
I have to go
I have
now?
to. We're gonna have to stop and get a search warrant.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Now that we have probable cause with the canine, now we can go further.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna seize your vehicle and we'll go from there. Like I
Can
said,
can we
you're
just-
free to leave,
Can I
but
go? Is it gonna take long? If how long would
It's
the
gonna
search-
take time, brother. It's probably
Yeah.
gonna take 2
Well,
or 3 hours, man. That's
2 or
just
3
straight up
hours?
honest. Yeah,
That's
because
just
we gotta
the
type up
minimum.
the warrant.
I just
We gotta
wanna
get
go
them cut.
home.
Okay,
I
I get that,
understand.
brother.
like I said,
can
you're
I
free.
wait? Can I wait with y'all and just do this and then
I
maybe
can't do it on the side of the road. I have to
at
take it to
midnight-
a
no, I
secure
know,
place
but
now.
by
You can
midnight-
definitely come with us. Yeah, you can definitely come with us, and once we do the type up the search warrant, get it approved by the judge and everything like that,
Yeah.
then we'll go further. But like I said, man, it's just if there's something in there, you could have just been honest with us, and you're going to save the whole trip, you know. But
I wouldn't know if there's even anything in there, honestly.
but
Maybe I stepped on something
it's
in
your
California.
car, right? Have you had anything inside the vehicle? Like
Well, I've had pot in it before.
okay. When's the
I
last
don't
time
have-
you had anybody smoke or be in your
I've
vehicle?
never had anyone smoke in
No, and you don't smoke? Just
it. Not in there, no.
And
When's
like
the
I
last time you had pot in it?
I don't like actual pot.
You
Like,
said you've had it in there before, yeah?
yeah, like, well, I don't know, like a few months ago. I really don't know.
yeah, so I mean, like I said, it was the dog indicated, so that's why we have to go to this
Yeah,
next
yeah,
step.
yeah.
So we're going to be looking into the whole interior of the vehicle, the underneath, everything. The whole vehicle is going to be searched.
Is
Like I
it,
said, there's-
is it gonna be really long? Can I like? Do you think maybe at midnight I'll be able to get home or 1 a.m.?
You could probably leave around that time, man, because like I said, I can't put a timestamp on it because
I know,
we have to
but
type,
I just
we have to
like
contact
just
the judge.
a like personal like
Uh,
indicator. Just,
Approximate time, you could probably be leaving here by 1 a.m.
okay, that'd be fun.
But I mean, like I said, it's 100% your right to deny consent. But what we are trained to do is look further, and that's what we did, and that's why we had this agent come to our location. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going to do a search warrant. We're going to take it to the police department. You're more than likely, or more than welcome, I mean, to come with us and sit by with your vehicle and go with that, go like that. Okay, if you feel like you want to leave, or you know what, I got to go home, you can definitely. You're free to do what you need to do, but just not with your vehicle because we're seizing it. Okay, so I'll let you think about what you want to do. No one can go in or out right now. Everything's being recorded. Only the tow truck driver can go in there and put it onto the thing. And the keys are in there?
Yeah, I think so. I'm like, no, I have the keys right here.
Okay, he's going to need that so he doesn't pull the vehicle on there. And you're going to get everything back. So just,
Yeah.
if
Can
you
I
need
just-
to take
can I
anything
can
else,
I just put this stuff up
I
too?
can't have anybody else go in the
Okay,
vehicle.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
Right.
the keys, just go ahead and I can give it to the tow truck driver.
Yeah.
Do you need any of these keys for in case we have to take your car for any reason?
Let me think for a second. Let me.
I'm gonna just yeah, you can do that. You
Yeah.
can take them off, just so you can have your keys with you, man, just in case for some reason something happens. As far as us having to keep your car for longer, but usually with the search, we do our search and then we go from there. Okay.
That should be good.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and give this to the tow truck driver so he doesn't have to, physically pull your vehicle onto the tow truck.
So he's gonna just drive it down.
He's gonna drive it up and then he's gonna take it and everything's
Is
gonna
it
be
miles
staying
away?
recorded. Yeah, it's in town. It's right there.
Okay.
You're dropping a paper. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. I just don't. Yeah. Just.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, he already looked in your pockets. You don't have any shorts underneath or anything like that you
No,
have.
it's just-
Okay. You got a card on you, brother, or anything like that? Let me go ahead and just put your
Oh, yes.
T-R-E-I-C-H. And your badge number?
228.
And is that with your K9 as well, or?
Canine's 220
Okay.
629.
220629. And dog's name?
Atos, A-T-O-S.
And a callback number just in case for
Do you want my personal or the station?
station. Is it just the one I can use, the 6000 or?
Yeah,
Okay,
that'll cost.
that's fine. You can do that. that. So yeah, I can just do that. I don't believe I need anything else. Let me give you my card. So if you need anything, I know since I'm on Stoner, I don't have to do the whole daily stuff. This is his stop. It's just we're going from there. But we're going from there. She's calling.
Can you go for me? We're ready to take.
Go for PD35.
That's 10 for Silverback on the route.
10-4, thank you. So you want to do you guys a toe slip?
Yeah. For my last one too, I'm gonna need more.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you some. Okay, so I think we're good, brother. If we find anything, I'll let the station know, and then you can do what you need to do with your dog. All right, brother. Appreciate it, mate. What's that?
You let me know either way.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, definitely. Now, is there an email that I need to send it to, or I mean, do you want me to send it to you?
You can send it to my email if you want.
Yeah, let me get that email so I can. You can have a copy of the supplement and the report and stuff, and then more than likely we'll probably need a supplement from you, and then you can send it to that email.
Okay.
So what is yours?
Let's write it down.
Oh, this it'll be easier. Put it so you can see.
My bad.
What are you doing?
Being inconsiderate over here. You're gonna take a long time.
It's up to you. You can go with me or.
Yeah, with you?
Yeah. Sounds good, brother. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good night.
Be safe.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
So what we'll do is we're gonna wait for the tow truck. He's gonna fill out the information for the car, and then, like I said, definitely you can sit right here in the back. There's no handcuffs or anything going to be on you. I just do need to pat you down just one more time, just to make sure you don't have any weapons. That knife is in your.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I don't really know.
Have a seat, man, and then you can definitely, like I said, you're just gonna be.
Oh, cool! I get to come back with. I get to do.
First ride, huh?
Yeah.
So just have a seat, man, and then there's a seatbelt right here if you want to put that on for me. You go from there, okay?
Different.
Are we gonna wait for the guys to get in the car?
I gotta go. We can take off because I need to go and do open the door and stuff.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, we can wait. We could. I mean, we're just pretty much just kind of waiting. So I mean, we gotta wait. I gotta go open the department doors and everything because we have to go and move a fire truck out of the way. So that's. I mean, that's why I'm asking, man, because I'm a firefighter as well. So that's why I was wondering. Well, we have volunteer here, so I used to do both. I did 12 years.
Yeah, I'm not a firefighter.
No, I understand.
I respect those people.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, I just, that's what I was asking too, because I've been a firefighter for 12 years, so that's what I was wondering. But it's a small town, dude. We do everything here.
Yeah.
All right, sit tight, brother. So I'm on Stone Garden, but me and Sauce was sitting here, and we saw a silver Mustang on butt. It was going 80 to 65. I mean 55. I'm sorry. It was going 80 to 55. And can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, hold on. Let me disconnect from my Bluetooth because I don't want that guy to be hearing you. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so. It was going 80 and 55, so Sauce said, I'm going to go after it. We went after it. And so, talking to the dude, he's a young dude from El Paso. But talking to him, he was real nervous. You know, indicators were just showing a lot. He was real nervous with the vehicle. He said that there's nothing inside the vehicle. And so we, just with all the indicators that we were seeing, we ended up calling for a canine, and the canine hit on the passenger side. So we're gonna be doing there's a backpack on the seat, and we're gonna be doing that. Yeah, we're gonna do a search warrant. But as far as with Stone Garden, do I just put all that stuff? I have to do like that daily thing, right? The report. Okay. So anything above a misdemeanor, just felony stuff, I have to do the daily report or the daily incident thing. Anyways, yeah, because I told the BP agent, I told her I'm 10-8 still. Yeah. So I told him that I would do it anyways, and I would indicate because I'm just pretty much back up on it because I did the citation. I pretty much told Sauce I would take it because we both saw it. But since I was back up, I told him, well, I'll do it because I'm on Stone Garden. And I looked at, after talking to him, after talking to the guy and indicating, he was showing a lot of indicators, that's when I was like, yeah, something might be up. So that's why I said, I'll just do it. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, we're 10-8 still. We're waiting for the tow truck. Sauce is doing the inventory. And I have that guy 10-12. He wants to go to the PD. So at this time, he's free to leave, but I mean with the K9, I think we can detain him. Yeah, if he wants to leave, I'm gonna let him bounce, huh? Yeah, he's like, can I go with you guys? I'm like, yeah. But he was like real nervous. He's like real nervous, man. He's like I said, I'm still 10-8, but he was real nervous. He was just like, yeah. Do you guys? Does the K9 hit with? Does the K9 hit for like prescription medications or like like over the counter stuff? And I'm like, but he's saying that now he doesn't know what's inside the vehicle, and he just kept saying like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. So I was like, yeah, those are indicators for me, you know. He's coming from Cali, going to El Paso, and then he said that he was there in Cali for 4 days, and he says that, and I told him, like, if you have marijuana in the vehicle, bro, then that's something we can work with. Like, unless it's like 100 pounds or something, then we'll have to look at that. But if it's something like small, like the way you're saying, then yeah, we can. I mean, that's not even illegal. We just take. You can even have it. Like, it's not that's not we're not worried about that. And he was like, no, I understand. So I mean, but the thing is, we asked him all the steps, and I did everything the way we do it. And I just told him, he just got real nervous, and he was like, I don't know why you have to call a K9. I'm like, it's just police work, man, and just explained to him that way. But I told him everything was being recorded and everything, so I mean, we're good on that. But there's a duffel bag in the back, and there's a backpack on the passenger side. But he just kept saying, that he was, like he just seemed real nervous, bro. And then after we started asking for consent, he's like, no, I don't think, you know. And he started questioning our reasonable suspicion and everything. So, but now with the K9 hitting, this is a good, huh? Yeah, because he started acting real fishy, bro. He started giving us real fishy vibes. And so, like I said, it was just a lot of red flags that I was indicating. So I told him, I've been doing this for a while, and this is what we're just investigating. He's like, well, I don't think, he just kept arguing, like saying, I don't think you guys have enough. Like, what is that? You know, what is that? How is that reasonable suspicion? I said, well, it's independent reasonable suspicion. Like, I'm trained to look forward into certain things. And what I'm seeing, and even Sauce, as soon as he walked up, Sauce said, like, why are you so nervous, man? Like, it's just, you're just speeding. Like, why are you so nervous? And he was just shaking. But then after the dog, he came in there and he was like, I don't have anything in my vehicle. And then after the dog came, he was like, I want to talk to the K9 handler. So he talked to him, and he was saying all this stuff, but nothing went for it. Like, the dog hit on the passenger side. So that's why I was like, if you have weed, man, just tell us now. We're going to still have to get a search warrant, but at least we know we're just going to get weed. But he just keeps saying that I have allergy medicine. Like, if you see a pill and you don't know what it is, how do you guys determine it? And I'm like, well, we look it up. I was on, we have tests for all kinds of different things. I was like, but if it's over the counter stuff, like, you don't have to worry about it. But he kept wanting to see, like, he wanted to tell us something. But he just kept being quiet. And I'm like, that's your right, you know, we're not here to violate your rights. It's just, you're showing indicators that we're seeing, and that's where we're at. Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird. And like I said, the K9 handler, he came from Highway 9, and we were talking to him the whole time, and he ended up doing running the dog on the outside. and it hit on the passenger side. So we'll see. What? Chewy. Yeah, no, I'm gonna allow him to stay over till maybe 2 until we figure all this out, and he can get that. But as far as, because it's his stop, but I mean, it's his stop. We both saw it. It's Sauce's stop. So I mean, I'm just here assisting, but I'm in Stone Garden. So I took over like the charge like speeding and stuff, but it's Sauce's stop. But as far as yeah, I mean, do I put that I'm assisting on him because we both saw the speed? Did I just put that I was assisting? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just do an agency because, like I said, I did the ticket. I gave him a hard site for magistrate, and we just go from there. But yeah, it's solely Sauce's stop. And he said that he's interested in doing what Jack had asked. So, like I told you. If this is something, then I mean that shows 2 that he's possibly got. Yeah. So we'll go from there. All right, but yeah, we'll be here. We're gonna type up the search warrant and everything and go from there. All right. Bueno, later. Hey, and I was gonna tell you before when I type it out, if you can just review it for me on my Stone Garden stuff and see if I need to correct anything. Okay. I'll email it to you and print it. I'll print it to you and I'll email it to you, and then if we need to fix it, we'll. Yeah. No. Yeah, I do all the DR. Like I know how to do the daily reports. I just don't know how to do the. Yeah, bless. There's a vehicle that looks deadly, but yeah. Yeah, it's a headlight out, but we're dealing with this. But okay, I'll do that, and we'll write up the narrative and stuff, and I'll do the daily report stuff and go from there. All right, bro. All right, then. What's that? No, he has to tow it, man. So he's just finishing up all the stuff, and then he's gonna tow it, and we'll go from there. Hey, just make sure you stay 10-8. I'm gonna turn off because I have him, but I'm gonna go and.
I pull a DR and then I'm gonna do the search warrant, right?
No, you don't need to do a DR yet. Just because you do a search warrant doesn't mean you do a DR. Just do a search warrant. We're just gonna go over there. Starting the search warrant. Once we do that, and if we do find something, then you pull a DR for all that. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go so I can.
Isaiah said he already has the day ready. So.
Oh, he moved the truck out. Cool. Makes it easier. All right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and tow it over there. Like I said, you can kick back in the lobby area. And if you feel like I said, if you want to take off or you want to do that, just let us know you're going to be taking off, and we'll go from there. But we'll see what we do. Okay. Now, as far as if there's something that you feel like you want to tell us, you know, we're open for anything, man. So if you want to,
I don't know. You know, it's probably like a bit of blood somewhere in there. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, the dog wouldn't hit unless it had a reason to, and obviously it hit on the passenger side. So I mean, if there's marijuana in there, bro, that's
whatever, right?
It's whatever. Like you're gonna just go home. But if there's something else in there, because If there's anything else like illegal or anything in there, then we'll do that and we'll search and everything and make sure. But I'm just trying to give you every opportunity to just be honest and just tell us what's up, man. Because like I said, okay. And did you have anybody in there that could have done that or had any?
I did have people. I don't believe they had anything.
Yeah.
Because they don't seem like that type. But
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if it's marijuana, bro, that's the least of our problems.
but yeah.
But I mean, we do a thorough search. We look at hidden compartments. We look at everything. So I mean, we go forward. We're gonna do a search. I mean,
it just sucks because there's so much stuff in there right now, dude.
yeah, I mean, we can.
I understand.
Is there any bags that don't belong to you in there? Everything's yours. A duffel bag and the backpack in the front of yours. So yeah, we're just trying to make sure that everything that is in there, I mean, all the bags and everything that are in there, you know, we got to make sure that it's in your vehicle. So I mean, it's possession that you have, but we just got to figure out, you know, all that. But you can sit down. You can have your phone. You can sit down in the lobby and just kick back there, and go from there. Okay. So I was going to tell you,
what's up?
Go 10-8.
Right now?
Yeah, you should have been 10-8 already. I haven't been 10-8. No, I mean, I'm 10-8 still.
Yeah.
But anytime you do that, just be stay 10-8. Put your camera on the table like we did the last time and go from there. But as far as on the way up, I would call the DA and just ask Medina, since it did hit, do we detain him or is he free to leave? Because I think we detained.
Okay, I'll call it 10.
Yeah.
PD 34 Central. Good. You can go ahead and show City Union Square. I'll be announced to my 81 with search warrant. We'll be 10-6 for a bit. Transfer. Those returns should be on your email. 4, thank you. At 2136.
PD 32 Central.
Good.
You can show me 10-12 with that male subject that belongs to that vehicle. We're going to be going to my 81.
Different.